Hello, everybody. I'm here today with Archi Trapp, owner and CEO of Trapp and Associates. Hi, Archie. Welcome to this week's Business Spotlight.
Good evening, everyone. How is everything?
Great. I'm so glad you could take some time to talk with us today. So let's just get right to the questions. If you don't mind, tell me a little bit about your business, Trapp and Associates.
I started Trapp and Associates after I retired out of the Air Force. I retired in '96, but the business started in 2002. I received an AA degree for information technology, and I built a business working on computers where I was actually building them and my own brand name for a while, along with networking and computer repair. And then a few years ago, I kind of also merged into printer ink cartridges, whereas it broadened my consumer base all over the country, the lower 48 states, whereas computer services was more or less locking me into the Tidewater area. So I did that to branch out nationwide.
Okay, excellent. Wow, 20 years in business, that's pretty amazing. A lot of startups don't make it. And so it's wonderful to see businesses and owners that have been able to adapt and grow their business. So who do you serve really? I mean, who's your best customer? We call that our target audience.
Well, anyone who has a computer or anyone who does any printing. I really try to go after medium to large size businesses because quite naturally they will have more printers than maybe just a individual person, but small size and large businesses is who I'm really after.
Okay. Did the pandemic impact you at all? What was the biggest impact?
Well, being that in printer ink sales, I can do this with my mobile phone or through various platforms that I'm on. So that really didn't bother me because I'm able to sell right out of my distributor's warehouse. So they take care of all the shipping and whatnot for me. So that right there was a plus. Some items, some people who are business, they have to buy it first and then sell it. So it's a win-win for me. I don't have to put my hands on any product at all. Like I said, I sell straight out of the warehouse and they ship either by FedEx or UPS. So that's just a win-win situation.
Yeah, absolutely. Being able to drop ship, you don't have to have inventory and you don't have to worry about shipping. It's pretty good. So is most of your business now in the cartridge part, or do you still do the computer repair and things?
The majority of my business now is in the cartridges. Because of the pandemic, quite naturally, you have to be aware of COVID. And so a lot of people did not want somebody to come into their home because they don't know their COVID status. So quite naturally that kind of waned some. It's coming back a little bit now, but primarily right now my business is in printer ink toner.
Okay, so what's been the biggest issues you've had to overcome in your progression as a business owner?
I was waiting for you to get to that question. Understanding consumer needs. My cartridges are mainly remanufactured cartridges, and they're very high quality. And I had to explain to a lot of people that a lot of things these days are remanufactured. Your car starter or your alternator, or various other things. If you look at some of the car warranty advertisement, they will say down at the bottom, to expect that some of the replacement parts are remanufactured. So, just getting folks to feel comfortable with buying those type of items. So it's been a little bit of challenge, but if you have a good personality like I do and charm and wit, I can usually get past that.
Yeah, I know when I put, I do the same thing with the cartridges, and I get the warning up on my screen from the printer that says this is a cartridge that's not from, the brand name or whatever. And it's like, yeah, so
Yeah.
they try to get you to buy the brand. So what's been your biggest learning since you've been a business owner?
Patience. Patience, your every day getting up and figuring out what today is going to bring, who's going to be in your conversation that particular day, and just having patience, knowing that everything is not going to be your way all the time, knowing that your income on a month to month or year to year is going to be slightly different, whatnot, versus you having a job and a paycheck and you know what you're going to get every paycheck, so just patience in learning how to grow your business and staying on track.
Yeah, excellent. So what have you learned about yourself during this journey that you've had?
I've learned to survive. Like I said, I did 22 years in the military, so that was a structure to where for those years, you knew what you were doing, you knew who you was doing it with, and so forth and so on. But when you get out on your own and you have to stand up on your own 2 feet every day to make things work, that was a learning experience.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm retired Army, and yeah, I spent 24 years, so I get that too. The structure and everything, but the discipline and all that is part of what makes veterans really good business owners. Typically, there's a lot of skills that you can convert over. So I'm super happy to see and talk to veterans and military folks that are now business owners, because so many do just go right into another job. So thanks for your service. So just a couple more questions. What's the future look like for Trapp and Associates, and what do you see as the main challenge moving forward?
Well, hopefully next year I can start offering anyone who has a taste for sales. I use the app Square for my sales platform, and I can start adding team members to where I can actually put the whole inventory on their mobile app, and they can sell from out of their car, at a bar, on the corner, not drugs, but all the items right there, and you can accept payment right there, or they can tell the customer that they can make their payment on their email. So I'm looking forward to starting that up next year.
So adding team and growing with team sales. Excellent.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So what advice would you give to anybody that's thinking of going into business?
Have a vision. Okay. Have a vision, and then cut that vision into small slices, and work towards making that slice edible, if I can put it that way. And then once that slice is done, go to the next slice, and the next thing you know, you've completed the whole pie. But have a vision. Know where you want to go. Try to put a realistic time frame on it, and just do it step by step.
Excellent. That's great advice. Really great advice. Planning a little bit at a time, doing chunks of it to get to where you want to go. So, hey, that wraps up the interview. Great job. Thanks for taking time to talk with me today.
Well, listen, thanks for thinking as much for me, for giving me this opportunity.
Yeah, absolutely.